California reportedly is planning to spend $40 million on teaching what they call ethnic studies to high school students, with consultants training teachers on the new curriculum at a cost of $1,500 an hour. It's the Hayward Unified School District. And in June, it became the first in the state to officially adopt that new curriculum, promising in a press release. So we're not guessing about this. They put it in writing. It will be informed by and include critical race theory. Democrats and many teachers deny CRT is actually being taught in our schools. $40 million to put it in Hayward. Senator.
In March of 2020, we gave California $2 billion for its elementary and secondary schools. That's $2,000 million to deal with coronavirus. Proper ventilations, keep from laying off teachers, offer summer school for kids. We didn't send that money to California to teach critical race theory. We didn't send that money to California to teach its kids that all white children are born bad and all African-American children are born without hope. We didn't send that money to California to teach its kids that America was wicked when it was founded, and it's even more wicked today, that it's racist to the core, because we're not. Should we teach in our schools about slavery? Yes. Should we teach about the Tulsa race riot? Yes. Should we teach about the Civil War? Yes. Should we teach our kids that America is fundamentally racist to the core? No. And no one in his right mind believes that.
And we have so many adults that are trying to pervert that, to make you believe that children should see race, that they should only see things in terms.
But Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar denies the controversial curriculum is even being taught in school. Tweeting this weekend, Republicans love to create outrage over things that aren't actually happening. People should be asking them what elementary, middle, and high school is teaching critical race theory, and why are they spinning false narratives? Keisha King is a parent from Duval County, Florida, political consultant and Northeast Florida Division co-chair for Moms for Liberty, and joins us now. So are you making it up, Keisha?
I am not making this up. I've heard it with my own ears from my daughter's classroom. So I'm not sure where Representative Omar is getting her information from, but maybe she should, talk to some of us parents and see what we're actually finding with these classrooms.
What actually did you hear? What exactly did you read?
So I heard my daughter's teacher, she brought in several books that they were going to talk about, which is great. And some of them had some racial themes in them, which is fine. Yeah, let's have those conversations. However, when she started to explore those books, she started to break them down into their different groups and ask them by group their grievances, basically. And this is an outworking of critical race theory. It is not that they are, opening up books and saying, okay, class, let's open up our critical race theory book. It's the teachings are an outworking of critical race theory that is being woven into official curriculum.
So, Keisha, could I disseminate and tell me if you agree? You're not saying don't study the reasons behind Civil War. You're not saying don't talk about the evils of slavery. You're not saying let's leave out Jim Crow. You're not talking about forgetting about the civil unrest that riddled the 1960s. You're saying put that in history, but don't villainize people today.
Absolutely. And let's talk about the success of Black Americans and our contributions to this wonderful American society. Those things are important. We want all of those things to be taught, the good, the bad, the ugly. That's not what critical race theory is. Critical race theory is much more dangerous. It is teaching children that if you are white, heterosexual, male, able-bodied, if you fall into that category, you are automatically deemed an oppressor. If you are anything other than that, you are automatically oppressed. That is not a society that we want to have. That's not something that we want to impress upon our children. I say that it is the progressive policies, it's the policies of the Democrat Party that are actually oppressing people. It is, I appreciate the GOP and I appreciate conservatives and Republicans coming out and standing up for this and shedding light on this issue. We don't want racism. We don't want more racism. I am so confused on how Democrats think that you can fight racism with more racism. So this is not a talking point. This is not some conspiracy theory. This is real.